It is time now for all things current in California politics. Joining me again this week, the editor of Capital Weekly, Rich Eisen. Rich, good to have you here. So the Trump administration is making severe cuts to the National Weather Service. Okay. We're in the midst of wildfire season. How critical is this, and what impact is that going to have on our state?
Well, I think we've seen how critical this can be when we look at what happened in Texas. And I know there's some controversy over, whether or not these cuts, impacted what happened there. But it's hard to believe they didn't. And certainly here in California, where we are entering wildfire season, those kinds of weather updates are so critical. And, 2 of the 5 most understaffed weather stations in the country are here in California. So it's really something I think we are concerned about.
How much in terms of, are they closing NWA, National Weather Service offices, laying people off, all of that, right?
It's mostly laying people off, yeah.
Okay.
I think we're down hundreds of staffers here in California. And God, I don't even know what the total number is around the country, but it's pretty significant.
What's happening with the president, the MAGA base? There seem to be going, the president supporters, MAGA, there's some infighting going on here regarding the Jeffrey Epstein situation.
Sure.
If there is even a situation, people don't know really what's behind closed doors with that.
Yeah, this is one of those issues that's been around for a long time. I mean, you have to understand this whole thing about, pedophilia and all. This has been something that has been predated MAGA. This goes back, I don't know if you remember, about Democrats running a child sex ring out of a pizza parlor in D.C. and all of these things. And so, one of the things Donald Trump has hammered on for years now is this whole thing about, Dems and, the child porn and all this stuff. Well, he promised he was going to release this information. That hasn't happened. And now, of course, he's trying to deny that he ever even knew Jeffrey Epstein, which is kind of part of the Trump playbook.
They do have history.
They have history. And so I think a lot of his base really was counting on him, because I think they thought it was going to reveal a lot of bad stuff about people like the Clintons. And clearly now it seems like maybe Donald Trump might be hiding something of his own.
Well, that you would think, since he just released it, right?
Yeah.
You would think possibly, and it's been said, that maybe he's mentioned in this.
Yeah.
And it'd be smart of him to not release this.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad politics to not get in front of things. That's the whole thing. See, as we learned from Nixon many, many years ago, the crime is bad. The cover-up is the thing that gets you. And so this would be one of those times, maybe.
So Capital Weekly, your publication, does this annual survey, which I guess is kind of fun in a way.
Yeah.
The best and worst legislators in the state capitol. Who do you sample for this quickly? Who gets to vote on this?
We talk to thousands, literally thousands.
Literally
thousands.
A cast of thousands. Okay.
Yes.
So Senator Scott Wiener was mentioned very prominently in a positive way. What kind of feedback did you get on him?
He had a little bit of both, actually. So overall, and you can go to our site and see all this stuff, but overall, the top legislator, as voted by their peers, was Buffy Wicks of Oakland in the Assembly. He was chair of the Assembly Appropriations Committee, very, very powerful. Senator Scott Wiener was up there as well. He actually led several of our categories, including one negative one. By far the most negative stuff came of Republican Senator Carl DeMaio of San Diego. But yeah, Wiener...
Why did DeMaio, why did he take hits? For what?
I think a lot of people don't see him as a serious lawmaker.
Okay.
More of a bomb thrower, a guy, wanting to get on social media more than actually do things.
That's Wiener there.
Yeah, and this is Scott Wiener, who, I think his peers see him as the most likely to go on to higher office, the guy who's the most likely to have...
Very visible.
Very
He's in front of everything.
He is in front of everything. Very ambitious. The guy who'll take big chances. All of that kind of thing.
Okay, Rich, we thank you so much. Rich Eisen,
absolutely.
Capital Weekly, getting your own survey in there.
Yes.
Sweet. Rich, thank you.
Sure.